Alright, back at it again. I should really finish stuff that I started. I don't know. I keep forgetting. Like every time like I just start streaming, I'm like, wait a minute. It's still not done. Still got shit to do. But anyways, I think this just recently came out. I could be wrong, but like, it's been sitting there. But like I've been meaning to play it. It kind of looks like a card game, and I love that. But oh, Chris on is following me. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I think everything's fine. I don't know how this is gonna go, cause like I feel like I'm shitty at these games that require like more than one neuron to operate, or sorry, more than two, cause I can like look around and I can shoot, but that's it. This is like more like complex. This is like serious, so I'm probably gonna end this or like quit like probably like 10-15 minutes in, so it's probably gonna be short. So I'm gonna play something else after that, if that's the case. If not, then like, you know. But can I make this the highest possible? Did it do it? Alright, wait, survival mechanics, change the business, stats, hunger, fatigue, normal. Yeah, let's leave it normal. I'm probably gonna lose. But anyways. So, okay. Please don't close the application. Let me see this. So it starts each day. Okay. Highrook Estate. Highrook, an aristocratic Erie? Isn't it E-E-R-I-E? I don't know. Of cold rock and rain, a melancholy shadow overlooking the port of Black Sands. At the summit of its gray cliffs lies the crumbling edifice of Acheron House. Okay. The Acheron family. Once respected by the city elite, the Acheron family fell from grace to become the subject of snide remarks and scornful whispers. Lord Acheron was a prominent book collector whose increasing interest in the occult saw him driven from respected academic practice. It is rumored he turned to the Seeker's Communion for support shortly before his family's enigmatic disappearance. The Seeker's Communion. The Seeker's Communion is a secretive organization. This is all like spelled differently, but I think it's on purpose. Of mystics, seers, and exiled scholars. This clandestine group supports occult practices across the city and facilitates a black market of arcane goods. Officially banned by Black Sands Council, the collective continues its work in the shadows. Oh dear. Mayor Alliston. Council investigation. The managing of a noble house, however disfavored, cannot go unexamined by the council. The Black Sands Mayor, Lord Alliston, has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate. A dilapidated stagecoach deposits the party at Highrook. The rain echoes eerily through the empty halls. That's spelled differently. Maybe it's a different word, but I'm too slow for this. I don't know. I didn't major in English or linguistics or whatever. I guess it's saving. Chapter 1. We hide in the shadows of the world beyond. Adage of the Deep Spire Church. Oh hell, this is smart shit. Oh fuck. Atticus? Okay. Welcome to the horror at Highrook, a card crafting cosmic horror board game. I love these cosmic horror. That's why, like, I think I love Lovecraft shit so much because I think it's a mix between that and other shit, but I just cosmic horror is great. You control a team of investigators sent to examine the disappearance of a noble family from their ancestral home. To progress through the game, you must combine characters and items in order to complete tasks across the ancient estate. Experiment and explore. There are many mysteries to unravel. If you reach a dead end, turn your attention elsewhere for a while and try something else. A small set of introductory tasks are listed to the bottom left. Okay. To help you get started. You can close this window now and work things out as you play. Once you can read the other you can read the other sections in this guide to learn more about the game systems. This information is always accessible from the in-game menu, so you can return to it anytime. Reading is for losers. Watch me need that like immediately. Okay, introductory task. Move the camera with this or WASD. Okay, I won't do WASD. So we're in the courtyard, okay. Shit. Okay. Zoom in the camera. Okay. It's regular shit. Pause and on pause. Oh shit, is there time? Oh fuck. Okay, maybe I should have paused it. Open the supply crate. So this is the supply crate. Forage in the cliff tops. Eat a basic meal. Where's the hilltops? Cliff top, this one? So what's this? Council missive. Dear investigators, by order of the High Council, you're granted license to commandeer Highrook Manor and its associated facilities. You have been commissioned to investigate the disappearance of the Acheron family. The owners of the estate who were reported missing several days ago. The Acherons were well known in the city, and their vanishing is concerning, especially considering a rumored affiliation with the Seekers Communion. Please treat any evidence you might find as confidential and report immediately to the council when your task is complete. A news report is included to provide further context on this unusual event. Lord Mayor Alliston. I see Mayor Alliston is as conceited as always. His presumption that all city events require his involvement is so tiresome. I suspect that Bleakhurst has been involved more for political point scoring than out of respect for our knowledge, but perhaps I can track down the books that Acheron borrowed from us last year. Vitali sighs and rolls his eyes. Mechanist Astor. Indeed, Vitali. Why did I say that in Spanish? I don't even. I am equally tired of Alliston's petty machinations. Machinations? I don't know. Whatever. But the High Council provides us with the bulk of our funding, and as such, we're obliged to respond. At least they have provided us with some tools to begin our work. We should take this supply crate to the machine room where I can extract its contents. Atticus Hawk. I don't much like Alliston either, but he pays well. And I certainly don't trust bookworms like this Acheron chap. Nothing but trouble in all these old tomes. Atticus shuffles impatiently. Let's find these upmarket fools and get out of here. Spoken like a true Aldworther. Vitali shakes his head dismissively. Don't worry, my friend. You will be away from the bookworms and back with the woodworms soon. Fewer insults, more actions. Our remaining colleague, a doctor from Canecross, will be joining us tomorrow. We should prepare for her arrival. Alistair draws a mechanist key driver from her belt and approaches the crate. Opening the crate. Step 1. Move the supply crate task card into the task slot of the machine room. Okay. Opening the crate. Step 2. Move a character with a matching skill into the character slot of the machine room. The crumbling courtyard is intended to keep visitors at bay and deliveries sheltered. Crimson brambles scramble chaotically across the neglected herb garden and clutch at the cracks of the old stones. I really like this so far. Roots. Seeds stir amongst wooden fingers clutching at the soil. I wonder if that's important. Okay. Opening the Create Step 3. Click on the room or its title bar and then select Start Task in the Inspector panel to the right. Oh. Machine room location devices. The acrid smell of engine oil permeates the space, propagated by hidden fans and snaking ducts. Mechanical computers hum softly, anchored with cables like metal roots. Their punch card ports eager for data. Task card requires one of. Oh, it requires like her, right? Mechanic. I don't know, bro. Character yeah, okay, that makes sense. Devices, the ticking clock orders, okay. Souls and seasons. So I start the task. Oh shit, it's already gonna be night. I should be looking around. I'm learning. Complete and in timely fashion. Can I pause it? Forged in the cliff tops. Do I get like any other hints? So, I need this here, right? Requires golden transition. Atticus Hawk. And the archives would probably need this guy, right? Okay. So I'll do that, and then I'll do this. Memories, package the present into words and photographs. Forage in the cliff tops, eat a basic meal. Okay. So Simon's note. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be, but it's okay. Let's just read first, I guess. Information. Simon's note. Yesterday, Pa made me get some weird necklace from the cave under the house. Down there, the tunnels get all twisted. It was scary. I think maybe smugglers left it for him. Pa said not to put it on, but it was shining when I dug it up like a red star. I wanted to wear it really bad, but it hurt when I did, like nettles all over. I took it off quick. It's in the chapel now, and Pa goes there at night and makes strange sounds, like he's crying. I worry he is putting it on and it is hurting him like it hurt me. I hate it. I want to throw it away, but Pa says no. He is grumpy. He shouted at me the other day for doing drawing in his study, so now I play outside now. I don't mind. I like watching the birds, but it feels extra cold today. Task support. A pinch of reactive powder scraped from briny effervescence of ancient Highrook stone used for reagent and chemical process. The catalyst can support activities in the laboratory. Okay, that's locked. So I think I need to feed someone. But okay. Well, let's finish the introductory tasks first, right? I feel like that's the most logical thing to do. So, can she go there and place a victuals task card in the gears? Victuals? I don't know what that is. Wait, what's this? Is this new? I don't remember that. A vanishing at Highrook. The Akron family, one of its city's most illegible houses, has disappeared under suspicious circumstances this week. A delivery boy from Deerwich Market is reported to have discovered the family's absence when he arrived at the Clifftop Manor to deliver tinned fish. The boy, who had subsequently been treated for delirium, is reported to have spoken about seeing the place as if struck by a storm. The Acheron family were not immediately found by a local talisman, and their servants, a maid, and an estate warden, also seem to have been missing for some time. The High Council announced that it has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate this disturbing occurrence of vanishment. Okay. And I read this already. Okay. I'm a little... It's library codex. This archives boxes of artifacts and trinkets way down the dust-laden shelves, some locked and others spilling open between the creaking stacks, books and folders of pile moldering stalagmites. So I can wait. Ah, frack. I don't think I want to do the small folio of notes and diaries, scrolling Lord Actor's distinct hand. It is written in a more complex cipher than previous entries. In the study. Well, study's still locked. This is Chambers log by President Solid Mechanics log. Clockwork is okay. So then what? Do I wait for tomorrow or something? Eat a basic meal. I need like food for that. What if I just sleep? Study code. A slip of creased card inscribed with neat lines of numbers and symbols. It appears to be a key code of some kind. On the reverse side of the surface, the image of the keys with blue ink. We can perform a test in the machine room. Oh shit, crypt study code? Wait. Wait, this is... hold on, I think I'm a little bit stupid. Test focus. Equipment note. The following items have been packaged and assigned to your team. Please use them as instructed. Spyglass, a high quality binocular set from the workshop. Ashford. River Hunting Expedition Night Lamp. A Sparrow for Mechanics Workshop. Gentle Hum. Even library codex. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gift of the snake? What the hell? Coiling around my limbs like a second skin, but I am not afraid. They hiss, they caress, whispering dark secrets to me. A vision from a dream, a source of inspiration. Test support. Okay. Maybe I can keep having him explore. Complete in a timely fashion. Gideon's note. To whoever finds this note, do not follow my path. You will not find us. They have their threads, and us, all of us, they pull and we cannot resist. If you seek us out, you too will be lost. If I can, and before it's too late, I will close the doors, I will shatter the gates, and scatter the fragments, and I beseech you, do not follow. I have made such errors of judgment, and acts of vanity and greed, and for what? This does not bode well. The first evidence of Lord Acheron we find, and it's garbled, paranoid rant. Perhaps Gideon was trying to escape the communion's grasp, or perhaps his occult obsessions really had driven him insane. Esther looks disturbed. I ain't no detective, but perhaps the Lord was up to no good, and this is him trying to cover his tracks. Atticus' brows knit together with suspicion. He could be trying to set up someone to take the blame for whatever happened to his family, or maybe he just went mad, sitting up here with all this weird books. Do not be so quick to judge. Lord Acheron was an accomplished academic. I don't think we can simply dismiss his writings as the babblings of a madman. I feel there is truth in his words. disturbing though they be, but it is too soon to say with this outburst what this outburst really means. I feel like that's the most sound reaction. Fragment, a piece of the puzzle. A fragment of something more. The dark tracers and dislocated symbols offer only a glimpse of what this whole might be. Oh dear. Okay. Can I like store these? Oh, maybe I should have been doing that. Library codex. What does this do? Task focus. I feel like he should still be there. Cryptic journal. It needs two. Something with roots? I'm still like a little tiny bit not entirely sure what's going on. But I don't know. Who's this guy? Esther? She could probably use some sleep. Shit, that's not what I'm gonna do. What the fuck? Plague Doctor. Dr. Gallagher. Apologies for my late arrival. I had to visit a patient in Direwich yesterday. The fellow had developed calcined compliance. Bones like rubber. Most intriguing. Dr. Gallagher's fingers lace and unlace. Coincidentally, my guild was summoned here recently to tend to the Acheron's son. He was suffering from an unusual infection. Unfortunately, my colleagues were unable to diagnose the cause. Dr. Gallagher, your late arrival is of no matter. We have barely unpacked our own equipment. The mansion is somewhat disturbed, and various chambers are inaccessible, sealed with mechanist locks. I believe that one of these locations might house a simple laboratory that you could make use of when we gain access. I suspected as much. My colleagues sensed foul play when they visited here before. Lord Acheron was adamant that our team should not investigate without his supervision. Luckily, a junior analyst had the foresight to retain the laboratory code. We should be able to gain access using the copy I have here. Very smart, Miss Gallagher, but it don't surprise me. You were as sharp as a blade when you fixed up me and my crew from keel fever last spring. Saved us from a right wrecking, you might say. Atticus seems almost coy. I owe you one. If you need an alchemy supply, any alchemy supplies or help with shifting stuff, just let me know. Okay. Oh, okay, I got the meat. Charcoal. Okay. Oh, maybe he can do that now? Ooh. I think I'm starting to get it. How about if I cook that? What's this? An echo, a shadow of the child. Use the man his level nearby characters every hour. A slip of creased card inscribed with the lightness of numbers and symbols. It appears to be a key of some sort. On the reverse surface, the image of a vial is stamped in green ink. We can perform a task with this card in the machine room. In the machine room. Skills and contagion ritual. Oh my god, that's crazy. Wait, what if I do the roots thing here? Oh, I got like another fragment. Gideon's Note 3. Simon's illness is worsening. The communion tells me that the only cure lies in pressing onward, but I have already unleashed things I never wanted to see. This morning, the spawn of the first circle came again. writhing putrid grubs spilling out of the cracks in the boards. I do not know how to piece them, and I am so tired, things are becoming untethered. In my fatigue, I have mislaid the Valhasatir, or it has mislaid itself. I must begin hiding the tools and ritual fragments. I cannot have my family fall prey to their effects again. Okay. Dear Gideon, the fragments of lore you're compiling are symbolic shards, scraps of shattered knowledge. They may seem incomprehensible in isolation, but gather them all and absorb their lesson. Only then, when you assemble the whole, will a new rite be formed. The opening eye, the ashen hammer, the fallen sky, the broken spear. Each incantation opens the mind to deeper power and knowledge. Persist, brother. You are close to communing with the first circle of Nibiru. Once the eye has been opened, you will truly begin to see the glory that awaits. Huh. Okay. So, can she do this? Oh, she can. Alright. Basic meal. So how do... Who's Esther? Introduce steps complete. If you have completed all the introductory steps provided, well done. You should now be able to continue your investigation without assistance. Helpful hints. Read each test seems impossible. Keep exploring. Yeah, okay. Sort of got that. Wait, what is this? Steam mushroom. Oh. What about that? Rusted box. The delivery case of molded metal. Its small size indicates that it might be used for transporting documents or stationery in the winter months. Okay, so this provides help. Task focus. Oh, okay. That actually is really nice. Test support booster matrix. Wait. Test focus. Oh, she's not the machine guy. I forgot. Is this not like a support? Oh, I see. I guess it's different things. I'm getting sick. Must have got a cold from the caves and the hurt from the necklace is still there. I'm writing this sitting in the medicine room. I am waiting for Amy to make me a special sleepy drink. I really do not like being sick. Maybe the necklace has put a curse on me. I'd throw it off the cliff if I could. Pa doesn't seem to care. He is still singing his sad songs and doing his big chalk drawings. I can hear him in the chapel from my room sometimes. I hope he doesn't get sick too. Anyway, Amy says it's best not to talk to him about it at the moment. She says he's been all quiet of late. He's not like his normal self. The note confirms what I already suspected. Simon's illness was some form of otherworldly malady contracted when his father involved the boy in his occult research. Dr. Caligar adjusts her mask and begins to pace around the room. No wonder my colleagues couldn't identify the cause of the problem. I only wish I had been there to examine him. His description of the ailment and the pain is most intriguing. The poor mite, his father's nothing but a coward, sending his son into the undercoves because he daren't go there himself. Meddling in the dark arts is stupid enough, but including kids in such danger is unforgivable. And yet he'd look down at us docks folk if he passed us in the street. Atticus, it is not our role to judge Lord Acheron's morals, simply to follow his trail. Vitaly opens his arms in an appeal for calm. But we can agree that the son's illness was related to his father's work. We should try to find his necklace. I would like to know how it is involved in the Seeker's plan. Plans? Okay. So... Astor... Who's Astor? Astor's already tired again? Vitaly... Caligar's most tired, though. This is another booster. He can rest. Shit, I already forgot what my current objective is. Gift of the monkey. Dream Draught, a tonic frowned upon by the dispensaries of King Crossyard. It is said to be a powerful soporific and one that elicits wild dreams. Caligar studies the bottle, swirling the contents around. Lord Acheron was growing the leaves that make this potion. If we were to use a dose in a place of the night lamp when we sleep, we might find out why. Chemist's bottle holding a swirling blue liquid. It smells faintly of dusk and rainfall. The herbal brew within its rumored to spark vivid dreams. If we are daring, we might replace the night lamp with this brew and see what dreams will come. Repeated doses will prompt different dreams. We can perform tasks with this card in the guest room. The guest rooms, okay. So like Aster could probably use something. Puzzling journal. In the study. If there is combat, I wonder how it'll be. Wait, delivery now. Dear X, please find your order enclosed. Firstly, the soporific draught you requested from Cane Cross. Be aware that its effects can be quite potent. Take a dose in place of your usual nightcap to encourage exotic dreams. Secondly, the vellum from Deep Spire Library. Our operator could not retrieve the entire folio, but did extract the page you described. As usual, there is no return process should you decide that the item is not what you require. We must also remind you that it would be imprudent to mention this or any of our other transactions in public. SM. Okay. What is this? I just didn't use it. Focus firm. I don't want to put anybody. I want to put him under the spell just in case. But I don't know how that's gonna play out. Ooh. The Dreamleaf potions are working. I took another one last night at bedtime, and in my slumber I saw it, a relic of Valhassa, a glowing shard of light, an ancient pendant buried in a deep chamber of the Undercoves, just as the Seeker said. I sent Simon down to find it. My old eyes are worse than his, and he loves to explore the caves. He is nimble, and the Ichtus sleep even lower than the Seeker's caves, so I knew he would be safe. Following the outline of my dream, he found the pendant, returning it proudly to me, his eyes bright with excitement. I hope one day to show him the wonders he helped bring forth, but for now, just a few more fragments and I can complete the first steps of my journey. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, let's see. It's gonna drain or something. Why did that not work? This is Aster, right? Owl tea. Just to keep him doing something. Dream of the cliffs. Task force standing around as task force cliff top. Okay. So I'm kind of in a dead end now. That's not good. This goes there. This goes there too. This goes there too. Okay. So maybe he just needs to go back. Aster needs sleep. Archives. Sure. Do something. They're all doing things. Hawk needs rest. So Moongreen. Task focus. Dream of the cliffs. Still. Oh, maybe I just gotta wait for the day or something. Wait, should I put these here? I've just been like lining it up over there, but probably not. Dear Gideon, your efforts have been noticed. You're new to the communion, yet we already sense great potential in your practice. As discussed, we will aid you in your work and provide such guidance as we can. In return, you must follow that guidance and pledge yourself to our order. As you're aware, Highrook rests above the Black Sands, under coves, a network of subterranean smuggling routes, and hidden chambers. An old Seeker sanctuary still lies within those caves. Descend and locate the shrine if you can. We believe objects of great power still remain there, hidden in that gloom, the communion. Atticus is a simple thug. The man clearly has no understanding or appreciation of anything that he can't immediately hold or see. He is an unsophisticated bear, something that I might even find appealing in other circumstances, but I must remain focused on our task. and advocate for brains over brawn. I am sure that Blackhurst sent me here because of my interest in arcane texts. They may disapprove of my specialism publicly, but they benefit from it privately. Despite common belief, many of the occult theories promoted by the Seekers have authentic grounds. It would be a great vindication if I were to unearth proof here that my focus of study was not in vain. Oh, that's like backstories. Okay, character backstories. That's interesting. So I don't think anything's gonna come out from the courtyard. Ouch, that hurts. What? Is he okay? So Atticus, so Hawk needs to sleep. He can keep exploring. Sure, you just do something too. My concern is the food. That was good. Okay. How to find task support. Wait. As we should focus our efforts elsewhere. Everything's moldy. I don't really have anything to chase right now. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. I think that's what I was missing. I'm very slow. Healing dose. Who needs to eat? Italian. He's studying. Okay, so that's a huge help. I have Valhalla's tear and the fragments to accompany it, but at what cost? My son brought more than just the relic back from the depths. He is afflicted with some unearthly wasting disease. The doctors from Cairncross could not help him, and he is now so frail that I fear he may not recover on his own. I hope to find some assistance for him via my work, or from the Seekers. Perhaps the cure lies somewhere within the walls of Nibiru. In the meantime, I am sealing the chapel. Just as I have closed the laboratory, I don't want anyone else to stumble across my work and end up injured. Well, too bad we're undoing all of that, but, you know. It's one of those things. I feel like I'm doing everything wrong, but it's okay. Task card. Wait, what is this? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm retarded. Oh, shit. Okay. Machine oil. Okay. Raw meat. Anybody needs sleep? All of them, I think. Oliver, you're gonna go first. What's this? Machine. Why is this glowing? Should I be concerned? What's this? Task support. Where to go with? Ooh, I don't know what that is, but oh fuck, he's there. Okay. Wait, what happened to him? Oh, maybe we need that. The dream leaf. Who's this? Aster. They need rest. Does Hawk need anything? No. Someone needs rest. Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse lived in a house, not his house, but the house of a great king. Some people don't want mice in their homes, but the king was always asleep and dreaming, so Mr. Mouse was free to wander the house without fear. Most mornings, Mr. Mouse would climb up the curtains and look out of the windows, gazing across the ash-colored land to the evil river beyond. He knew that the river was the place where visitors would arrive, their feet making pretty patterns in the ash-gray sand. He wanted to visit the river, but he was afraid that he would get lost on the way, so instead of venturing outside, he would watch and whisper. Interesting. Mr. Tubbs? Hiss? What? A portly barrel of soft gray fur, this cement gray cat purrs industriously as he stalks the rooms of the house. Unperturbed by the living or the dead, he maintains an air of self-sufficiency, never mewling for food or clawing for attention, an independent gentleman. His collar offers a name but no provenance, and he is not referred on any residence list. Regardless, he patrols the corridors in the manner of a landlord inspecting the domain, pausing here and there to permit the occasional scratch behind his gray velvet ears. We can perform a task with this card in the dining room, guest room, kitchen. Dining room. Oh, but I can't move him. He moves himself? That's interesting. Oh, fuck. I'm retarded. Yeah. I've been sitting on that big ass piece of evidence for a while. Wait, what was that? Oh, this is Caliger. He's hungry. Or she, I mean. Friggin'. Tier. That's like a... I don't even know. Simon's Note 3. I did it. I took the necklace and hid it in my den. Pa forgot to lock the chapel, so I got in and stole it. It took a terrible long time to get it here, as it was weirdly heavy to carry. I am all tired and hurting from being so poorly. I know I should not have taken it. Pa will be angry, but I done not want it to hurt him or Ma, and maybe now it's outside the house, I might get better too. I hope so. I'm sorry. Meow. Is that all you gotta say for yourself? A package of some sort has been delivered. Atticus shifts the leather-bound box with his boot. I didn't see anyone drop it off, but I guess we need to keep an eye out for any other stuff that might appear. Indeed, Atticus. I recall that the Acherons often employed couriers to gather items from the town, especially so as they began to withdraw from Black Sands themselves. So what is this? Like a... I don't know, this... I need more. Total of 2. Ooh, I think that just gave me what I needed. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm back. Oh, fuck. That brief second that I went to the bathroom, I already forgot where I left off. There's just so much to manage, to be honest. It's still fun, though. I really like it. I just don't know how to, like, can't even... begin to comprehend how much the combat is gonna be like. Oh shit, Vitali needs sleep. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I was gonna say. So that's another one. Wait. Oh. How do I, so like, is that it, or? Gallagher needs sleep too. Esther, I think is okay. Let's read that. New pilgrim at Highrook, a reopening is at hand, but you do not appear to be seekers. I pray you have the insight to act wisely, where Gideon acted without real consideration. Acheron was a talented scholar, but his downfall was to trust the communion. Their knowledge and ambition are flawed and naive. His use of Dreamleaf led to his discovery of the tear, but his subsequent actions were rash and ill-informed. I hope that your progress will be more enlightened. To this end, I offer you a part of the whole you seek. Make good use of this gift, and we might speak again. V. Gallagher's note. I have only been here a few days, but this place is already beginning to get under my skin. It doesn't help that I can't access my own medicine here. I need to find some organic evidence of the family if I am able to properly employ my skills. But as always, the discovery of a body would be a double-edged event. The intrigue of an organic trail paired with the grief of yet another death, and I have seen too much death in my work already. It is why I blunt the sharpness of the world with drink. On another note, it seems that I have met the hireling Atticus before. I do remember the incident at Aldworth and his hulking presence. He is a crude man, but an impressive physical specimen. Oh, do they like each other? That's cute. But like, shit, I'm lost. Let's just let it play out, I guess. Dream. Ah, shit, didn't they need, yeah, sleep. So this guy, Vitali, just rested, so he's good to go. Aster. Could probably use that. I don't know what this moon grain actually does. It's composer, gathers. Whoops. Oh, I guess I'm missing 3, right? It requires a sleep. Elsewhere. Oh, I see. I'm kind of slow. I think Gallagher needs to sleep. Dream of a Lost Book. What is this? Dream of Monocle. So anybody can be here, right? Coded journal. Irving's eyepiece. Cryptic journal. Aster needs sleep. She can't deal with that, so just do this. Hawk needs sleep too. Okay. Oh, chapel. I think I need that one, right? Shit, but how did I get the power to do that? Where did he get hurt? Oh. I'm a dumbass. Hawk needs sleep. Oops. Okay. Gideon's note. I heard the hounds again last night. I could not decide if their howling was real or just echoes in my mind. I have barely slept. Simon's condition is worsening. I must find a solution either in words or actions. The eye will not close again. I must find a way to blind it while I seek the cure. I can still see the key in my dreams, her bifurcated head, the dark gaping maw. But no, I am a seeker now. Even without the ceremony, I will step beyond the threshold. I will compel the instruments of Nibiru to obey me. Okay. Seeker's letter. Brother Acheron, we understand that in recovering the tear, your son has been hurt. It is unfortunate and regrettable, but do not swerve from your path now. The knowledge and power you will acquire can cleanse your son of any ailment, voidborn or otherwise. You must reach further into the inner circles of the unseen twin. Only there will you find the power to heal your son and fortify your family for what is to come. Prepare your summoning chamber. Assemble the rite of the opening eye and speak with the key, the guardian of the first circle. You must pass through the darkness to reach the illumination beyond the communion. At last, the fog begins to clear. The seekers are trying to contact Nibiru, a mythical domain of cosmic power, an unseen isle that lies hidden outside of natural time and space. Vitali frowns, looking concerned, yet excited. Engaging with these histories is enlightening, but it is also dangerous. I think we can assume that Gideon has already begun his journey down that path, that the chapel has clearly been used for ritualistic practices. Aster examines the thick oak door. We can assume it was locked to prevent his family from discovering his work. If he was hiding his activities here, then what might await us in the other sealed chambers? Okay. So, Coda Journal. Illumination Beyond, I read that. An echo. Okay. Hawk is still sleeping. He's studying. So this is another symbol. Gideon's journal. I cannot find my tools anymore. It's as if the house is shifting around me. Scraps and relics wandering from room to room. I am so weary with study and drained from ritual that I cannot think straight. I am attempting to keep track of the fragments, and I know I could acquire replacements if need be, but I fear I am stumbling into the darkness without the protections I need. The communion is urging me on, offering support from afar, but they are not subject to the nightmares that I see in every shadow. Okay. So that needs 3, this needs 2. I'm gonna need you to study up, and you are gonna need to go out. Gift of the monkey. Focus firm. Glintering syringe. A shot. believe like she did that, but like, yeah, I guess. Hawk. Yeah, needs food. Okay, he was dying. I had no choice. I summoned the key while the veils were still thin, and I demanded that she take him into the garden of the first circle. The rot will stop there. He will not worsen, but he cannot stay long without protection. He will become ash. He will wither away. I will raise myself further. I can enter Nibiru of my own volition. I will compel the needle to cure Simon. I will bring him home. Sophia must not know. It is best she believes that I have sent him to some private city infirmary. Once I have returned, she will see the reasoning and the glorious path ahead for all of us. The shadow is cast long across this house, but perhaps there's still time. What has Acheron done? Has he really offered up his own child to some eldritch horror? Real monsters or rotten seekers, it don't matter to me. It's abduction, plain and simple. Atticus clenches his fist. We must find the boy, but I don't care if Gideon is ever seen again. Yes, Atticus, he seems to have made a pact with the Communion, or the entities they revere, right? And to hide this from his wife, such arrogance. Sophia Acheron is no idiot. Her intellect is easily a match for her husband. She will not be fooled. Aster adjusts her goggles anxiously. But of more pressing concern, who is this key? A demon, a seeker, or something else? If my memory serves me correctly, the key is an instrument of Nibiru, the chief doorkeep of the unseen twin. If Gideon has awoken such an entity, then we will face more fearsome dangers than the Communion thugs. Oh dear. So then, what's the plan then? Oh shit, will this like start as soon as I... Yup. The opening eye. A right to break the threshold of the first circle. A knock on the gates of Nibiru. Draw an arched door upon the wall in white chalk. Circumscribe the form in a circle, and at the apex of the arch, draw a 12-point star. With your forehead pressed against the star, sing the song of the autumn key. Hold the edges of the frame, stare beyond the wall, eyes wide until the tears drop to the floor. Close your eyes, close your mind, and open the door. The fragments have formed the opening eye, the ritual that the Seekers urged Gideon to complete. It is a window into Nibiru's hidden domain. Vitaly shuffles around the chamber, nervous but excited. It might seem foolish, but I think we must perform this rite to further our investigations. Vitaly, are you mad? These evil rites should be burned, not performed. We should look for the Acherons here, in the real world. Atticus shakes his head vigorously. Gideon may have been insane, but we need not follow him into his lunacy. I hear you, Atticus, but it's clear that Gideon was determined to carry out this ritual. Perhaps we can find fresh tracks by replicating his actions. If you trusted my judgment during the keel fever epidemic, then please remain in step with us now. I, Miss Caligar. You pulled me and my boys through that outbreak. I still owe you for that. Atticus wrings his hands, uncertain. I'm not happy with Vitaly's plan. It won't end well, but I'll do as you ask for now. Oh dear. We can perform this task card in the chapel. Oh dear. It needs 3. So like the gift of the snake, that's 1. Blood vial, that's 1. This, oh, interesting. So I needed all those. And I'll make her perform it. Should they all be in there? I'm not really sure. Vitaly's hungry. Oh shit, I was on play. I'm gonna make Gallagher sleep actually. She tears. Could she perform it on her own? Kind of feel bad because it wasn't her choice though. I feel like Vitaly should do it. So he's gonna perform out. Vitaly's notes. It is difficult not to despise that lump, Atticus. If we did not require the presence of someone to hunt and carry, then I would have sent him away, or at least petitioned to the others that we did so. The horrors of Highrook are not those which we can beat with hands like clubs. They're not something we can take out into the garden, hit with a spade, and then bury in the thin dirt. As Atticus no doubt wishes to do, this place is a puzzle box of many dimensional complexity. As an example, whatever ritual incantations Lord Acheron may have uncovered, it is only my learning and insight that will allow us to engage with them in the correct manner. Oh dear. My god seems satisfied at least. Gallagher's all good. So I'll just keep everything. Simon Acker. Make contact with the first order reader. The world melts into a watery gloom. A vision shimmers into view as if stepping through a waterfall. Hello, are you from the outside? Have you come to take me home? Please take me home. It is so strange here. Roots like worms and worms like roots. I don't like it, and I can't get out. I am slow and empty. Am I falling asleep? Am I dreaming? The one who brought me here won't take me home. She comes and goes, singing like a howling star, her head all broken up. Simon's image begins to waver. Please tell Pa I'm sorry about the necklace, and I miss him, and Ma and Amy, and Tubbs. Isn't Tubbs the kitty? The key. I am the key, the opener of gates, instrument of the end. I am the keeper of Nibiru's secret paths. You have come knocking for me to return the boy? I will not. He is dreaming in the garden of the first circle. He will sleep with the shadows on the shore. A tribute to the end. Turn back, fleshlings. These roads are not for you. Ritual remnant. Ritual remnant. Darkness be gone! Ghastly flames rend my soul. Ghastly. Chapter 2. Oh man. They are awakened. The dance has begun. Parables of the opening eye. Chicken the world. Cracking the world. The key has returned to Nibiru, but a dark runic scar remains, etched into the floor of the chapel like a wound. A fetid draught rises from its inky outlines. This is a tear in the world, left behind in the aftermath of a dark ritual. Whilst present, the fracture might provide ingress to things from beyond. To mend this fracture, we need to banish the entities it gives birth to. What in the hell was that? It felt like the sky had become an ocean and drowned us all. The Acheron boy, like a ghost, half here and half elsewhere, thin and hollow. Atticus rubs his eyes with grubby fingers. And that beast, that horror, its head like a broken root. Was it real? And if so, what has Gideon done? That entity was an instrument of Nibiru, a lesser demon of the end, something I thought that I would never witness. Vitali shivers, but his response betrays an edge of excitement. The key is the custodian of the first circle, the sentinel on the shore. I have read of such beings, but never dreamed I would see one. Perhaps the window through which the key spoke has not fully closed. There is a mark here on the ground, an uncanny rift or fissure, and a card here seemingly dropped by the boy. Gallagher plucks the key card from the grimy boards. We should monitor this scar in case its presence conjures more nightmares. Very wise, Gallagher. We need more information on how these unholy rituals operate and who is involved. I suspect that there are more occult texts locked in the secure cases of the archives. I will send a word to my colleagues at Venatus. Perhaps they can provide us with assistance in accessing them. Mr. Tubbs. Oh, he's there. So that is oh shit. A flickering sense of frozen fear increases the level of nearby characters every hour. Oh shit. Get out of there. So do I have to like destroy this? Max 10 immovable transient. Test complete. Sophia's no. The brain cap I brought from Direwitch appears to be a waste of time. I hoped it would aid Simon's classes. However, the gadget not only requires the support of the machine room, it also seems to operate entirely randomly. Instead of focusing the user's mind for study, it imparts all kinds of chaotic visions. I was tempted to return it, but Gideon disagrees, I think partly because he wishes to avoid leaving the house. I am concerned that his solitude is a sign of something more troubling. I have been so immersed in my own studies recently that I did not notice this change in him. Maybe it has something to do with his work for the Seeker's Communion. I will have to ask him when the opportunity presents itself. Nothing from Direwitch ever works properly. It's a nest of grifters down there. But I am glad the lady was starting to notice her husband's decline. Let us hope she got out of here. She got out before he got her involved in his wicked plans. It is a relief to find more evidence of Lady Acheron. Sophia was a keen amateur scientist. I made her acquaintance at various lectures in town, a truly remarkable woman. I pray we might still find her safe. The device is a mechanist design, but it is unfamiliar to me. It seems to be some sort of mental imager. Even if it did not suit her needs, it might be useful for ours. The equipment is in this schoolroom. Here might also be of use. The chair is designed to support machine enhanced learning. Vitali strokes his beard, pondering the possibilities. If we can find the time within our investigations, we would do well to make use of the training offered here. So document box needs 3. That's crazy. This needs 2. Okay. Vitali could use some sleep, but he can't. So that's unfortunate. quite sure how to feel about that. Vision of a generator. So Vitali can finally sleep, right? And then she can do this vision of the generator. Javits crank supports here. Sophia's note. It's been some time since the weather has permitted me to continue my experiments outside. The smog-laden rain chokes up my devices with an oily film. Today, however, a break in the clouds has given me the opportunity to accomplish at least a little work. I left Simon with Amy. He is still ill, but my husband says not to worry. A cold is doing the rounds. I'm still waiting for delivery of schematics from the town, but I will test my prototype today. Until either the sunlight or my power supply fail, I need more data to improve my design. Typical. A rainstorm began at noon, and I had to retreat. The generator I brought from Highrook might be ruined. I'm going to try and dry it out, but I suspect that will not help. I hate this blasted climate. Okay. Atticus Hawk. Yeah, I need sleep. Oh shit, I should just set her there. The unsettling changes in my husband's characters are accelerating. He acts like he is a seeker now, spouting their twisted occult adages and poring over their dusty tomes. I fear I am losing him to their fanaticism. His mania also seems... or is it mania? I don't know. Also seems to have overridden any concern for Simon's illness. He ignored the Cancross Yard medicals who came to help and instead spent the time placing the house in lockdown. He is constantly distracted and refuses to talk about Simon at all. I am not sure what his intentions are, but I have begun to keep my work in the cellar atrium in order to avoid any potential clashes. I will place a spare key with this note so I cannot get locked out of there too. Okay. So cellar code. Versions of a lockbox. Oh. Alfred's note. I am worried about the master since he started talking with those seekers. The house has been filling up with all kinds of oddments, horrible antiques and tattered books full of foreign writing, dire portraits I would not look upon. Amy says that just touching some of these items made Simon poorly, and now the Lord himself is suffering from some sort of melancholy. Melancholy? I don't know, bro. Perhaps Lady Sophia is worried too. She asked me to bring some of her stuff down to the cellars, told me that she might start working down here. I am thinking that if anyone else gets ill, I might have to start misplacing some of these weird objects when I handle the deliveries. I don't like to deceive, but I don't want Amy getting poorly either. Interesting. A groundskeeper and his daughter attended to the family, taking their own lodgings in the old well house. It appears that the father was also suspicious of Gideon's behavior and has been stashing some of the Lord's tools and relics. I am not sure if this will help or hinder us. Alfred Blaine, I think his name is. I see I'm now and again at the docks in Aldworth and at the Direwich Market. He seems like a decent fella, bit of a dreamer and a bit too fond of smoking, but a good sort. Heard he'd adopted some of the orphans with his missus. I hope him and his daughter are safe somewhere. We should pay attention to their journals if we can find more. It's remarkable how overlooked the domestics can be. No doubt the Acheron's servants had accepted all manner of occult deliveries and had access to the private chambers of the family. Okay. So this is a chemical thing. This, I have no idea what that is yet. This is... Astor. Venatus letter. Fellow Mechanist Astor, firstly we commend on your commitment to this investigation. A paper on your findings will be most welcome in the Institute archives. Judging from your description of the modified locks, it appears that Lord Acheron has been receiving assistance from the Seekers. The Communion has developed an alternative configuration to our standard locking mechanisms and uses it to secure their hideouts and archives. Their work is far from sophisticated though, and we have included a MK1 skeleton key with this letter to enable you to bypass their crude revisions. We wish you good fortune in your work. May the cogs turn your way. Venatus Institute. So archives key, what is this? Task focus for this. Wait. This is still not available yet. What's this? Oh, this isn't the school. Spores. As I suspected, the aftermath of our ritual has invited new terrors to the house. Perhaps they are linked to the cursed marked in the chapel. Caligar seems more intrigued than concerned. We should use our skills to remove or destroy them before they damage us or the property. Task focus 2. 2. Demonic force. The circles are drawing in. I am not sure if I am outside or inside. I hear the sea of stars lapping on the shores of Nibiru. In my dreams, I feel the oily roots of the first circle grasping at my flesh, and when I awake, part of me is still there, within those obsidian spires. I will not let my mind be drowned by these outer beings. I am a seeker. I opened the gate. I made the key shelter, my son. I will find a path to ascension. I know I can find the strength to succeed. Another of the entities had crossed over yesterday, a gross maggot of disturbing proportions. I destroyed it before anyone else saw and was rewarded with such a sense of triumph. I will protect my family. Sophia will understand soon, but for now I must hide the truth from her. She has been spying on me, I know it. At least we can rid ourselves of these invading fiends. They are not all untouchable phantoms. Atticus cracks his knuckles. It appears so, Atticus. They'll take care when facing them. They still exhibit unnatural powers. Caligar clasps her gloved hands together. We must examine each new entity carefully in order to counter their intrusions. Okay. Gideon's note. She's spying. Yep. She needs rest. Astor is hungry. Finally, it's gone. Faint insight, task support +1. A small revelation, a new knowledge that could be applied to improve one's skill. Okay. The vision was true. Paladino's pen. Do not normally do writing, but something is off. This Highrook place is a wreck, full of junk and books. Broken things don't like it. Smells wrong, feels wrong. The scholar's a brainworm, and Astor is boring, a puppet-loving mechanist. The doc is the only normal one. Wish she would take that mask off. She fixed me up last spring for the keel fever. She cared now about the bodies, waited all in, and treated us in some fancy skirts too. Elegant, you might say, even in all that filth. Anyways, Joskell asked me to get his silver snuff box back from the cellars here. Apparently he dropped it last summer when helping with the delivery. If I leave it by the gate in the courtyard, one of his boys will pick it up. I don't know what that was about, but sure. Garden guide. Collection of highlights. Mandrake. Task focus. those need the same one. Am I missing something? Search for some winners on. Okay. I think I might have fucked up. Sophia's note: the direction of Gideon's new work unsettles me. He is obsessed with a mythical place called Nibiru. He seems convinced it truly exists, populated with wondrous treasures and powerful entities. I pray that this new obsession has not involved Simon, especially considering his recent illness. He idolizes his father and is always eager to help. Of course, I blame the Seekers for Gideon's transformation. I am sure they are exploiting him for their own gain. He even suggested that I shouldn't halt my development of the field phone and instead aid him and the communion. Perhaps I am being paranoid, but I am going to make my work more secure. The last thing I want is for my research to end up in the hands of some cultists. A familiar tale, I'm afraid. The aspirations of the wife being subject to the ambition of the husband. Astor shakes her head in frustration. Sophia was a skilled inventor in her own right. Perhaps if her research had been pursued instead of her husband's, this whole debacle might have been avoided. Regardless of their marital squabbles, we should investigate the device Sophia was designing. If it can visualize hidden signals, then it might be great use to us. And by pursuing her design, we will likely find more traces of the lady herself. I truly hope so, Vitali. I am convinced that she would not have been a willing participant in her husband's occult practices. Inspiring texts. So that's that. Gift of the Mole. Okay. Inspiring text. One day, Mr. Mouse was watching from his window and he saw a little jolly boat being paddled along the river. Sat in the boat were the 4 visitors that he had been expecting. With a squeak, Mr. Mouse climbed down from the window. He knew that the visitors must never see him or all would be lost. He was, after all, just a little mouse. Pulling on his little mouse jacket, Mr. Mouse scurried to his cozy mouse hole in the wall. He would have to prepare for the arrivals. They were here to meddle with the great king's dreams. Perhaps they would even put some of them in jars and take them away, and Mr. Mouse couldn't have that. Interesting. A delivery. Another delivery in the middle of all this chaos? Seems like the rumors haven't put off the errand boys yet. Sanville Gazette. Black Sands residents dream same dream. In what is being described as a bout of mass hysteria by sleep clinicians, many Black Sands residents have reported having the same dream on Tuesday night. The occurrence, which has been dismissed by the major, who claims to have had a very different dream that night, saw people reporting a nighttime vision of a long hall in which a nasty sort of shadow produced feelings of dread and sickly loathing. The High Council has appealed for calm and suggested women and children drink 1 milk cup of egg brandy before sleep to treat any unsettling nighttime visions. What the fuck is that gonna do with that? I'm sure. Aster's note. I was hoping to find more evidence of Sophia's fate. It has been years since we last spoke, but I cannot forget her soft and sharp mind. Sophia is a natural scientist, hamstrung by a social code that smothers her skill and ambition. I loathed her husband. He was egotistical and pompous, but also distracted, which boded well for our friendship. Our trysts began as innocent conversations, buoyed by an enthusiasm that I first thought was platonic and later realized was more. Perhaps we can still find her. I truly hope so. I must work to ensure that people to know the talent that woman had and what she might have become if given the freedom to pursue her dreams, just in case the worst does happen. Oh shit, so did she... Well, that's interesting. That's like drama or something on the side, but whatever. I don't know. Oh, cat is in the house. Gift of the moth. Inspiring text. Mechanist book. Notebook, I mean. Vitali. Gallagher. They're both busy, so it's okay. Shit, I don't want to do that. Okay. Wait! Oh shit, I unlocked the cellars a long time ago. I'm such an idiot. Oh man. Okay. Fuck. Alright, I was like, why is this taking so fucking long? Letter from P. Dear Sophia, I finally found the schematic for that thermostatic valve you were asking about. It was stuffed behind Henry's desk. Heaven knows how the man is so untidy. I was troubled to hear that Gideon is behaving strangely. After you told me of his manner, I spoke to the staff at Wilkins, and they told me that he hadn't been in for weeks. And when he was last present, he was locked in a muffled argument with some folk from Senville and Deepspire. When they left, rumors sprung up that they were part of the communion, but the folk at Wilkins loved to gossip, so I don't know how much truth there was in it. Anyway, take care, my dear, and I hope to see you at the Candlemas lectures. Okay. So, Dr. Gallagher is gonna eat and then rest. Seeker's letters, Brother Acheron, your skills improve. However, your recent divergence from our instruction is concerning. We know that you acted in order to protect your son from further illness, but the instruments of Nibiru are not destined for trivial or domestic application. The key will be unlikely to return Simon to you without significant persuasion. And although his sickness will remain stable in the garden, no unascended entity can remain in that place for long. We hope you will rein in your personal impulses during the next stage of our journey, the communion. Oh dear. Reinforced crane. Wait, what's this? Oh. Exotic spices. Amber fungus. Simon is gone. Gideon refuses to tell me where he is, only that he is safe and protected from whatever illness was plaguing him. I think he has sent my son to the Seekers, to one of their secret hideouts. I am so angry that I am shaking as I write. Gideon is deluded, as if dangerous arcane rituals can help, where medicine cannot. He needs familiar faces and proper treatment, not strangers experimenting with his health. I cannot continue my work until I have found where Gideon has sent my son. I will store my materials in the cellars until I have located him. Once he is back, I will make plans for the two of us to leave, even if temporarily. We cannot stay here safely any longer. That's smart, I think. This is that. Dreams. Needs 2 dreams. This amberite, a miraculous find. It can dissolve grime from bolsters the strength of metals and improves conductivity in electromagnetic devices. In Venatus, our reserves of this are kept under lock and key. If we have any tools we can upgrade, we should take them to the forge and use amberite to improve them. Oh. Okay. Requires 2. Shit. That's not good. This card can only be used on Atticus. What? Oh dear. Someone who hunted this house was a magpie. Always bits and pieces hidden away here and there. Keep finding weird stuff. Makes my tasks harder. Got Joskel's gear from the undercoves though. He told me I might as well look for the Birdholt knives while I am here. He said Acheron had them. Well, Atticus is going to have them now. This is the start of an optional quest for Atticus. You do not need to complete this quest to finish the game. What? Anyways. So day 9. What's up with this guy? Where's he going? The pain? So I need to open that puzzle box. How do I get that? Oh shit, do I need this? Watch me actually need that all the time. Oh, he could have been doing secrets too. Shit. Ah, man, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Goddamn cat. Dear Mrs. Acheron, please find and close the schematics you requested, drawn up by Flitwick's Wiring and Supplies, Direwitch. We hope the illustration is to your satisfaction and look forward to doing business with you again. KH Provisioning. Okay, I can finally do that one. What? Oh, it needs 4. Typical. Calgary needs rest, but where the fuck is that? There it is. Ration box. What is this? Interesting. Oh my god, how fucking long? I need that shit. Unless maybe I'm doing something wrong. Like, am I missing something? But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end it for now. But that was really fun. I liked it. I didn't realize my mic was muted. I was trying to talk, but like I don't know. Maybe it's probably like better without me talking. But like yeah, that's the horror at a high rook. I'll probably like keep playing. I swear I'll finish one of these. But yeah, it is what it is.